The Uganda Tourism Board reported 1 million losses in expected tourist arrivals, 448,996 hotel room cancellations, and 9 in 10 businesses registered cancellations as of July 2020 at the height of the pandemic. The young companies on the market were hit the hardest, as Elliot Mujisha, the co-founder of Young Tour Operators, explains.
COVID pandemic affected almost every sector in the world, but tourism was among the most hit because we depend on people to travel in order to practice our tourism. So to the Young Uganda Tour Operators, it was so challenging because we had just started. So we didn't have a lot of savings, we didn't have so much money in the bank accounts. Even when COVID relief started coming out, we didn't have assets to be able to borrow those monies. So most of the companies that had just started collapsed.
In a country where companies are believed not celebrate their first anniversary, it was even made worse by the COVID-19 pandemic. Junior Elliot Mucha says the membership fell by more than 50%, where more than 40 companies ceased operations resulting from the effects of the global travel restrictions.
As the association, as Young Uganda Tour Operators, before COVID, we had a membership, even if it was still informal, but the membership was about 80 tour companies. But after COVID, some of the people that had started their companies collapsed and membership fell down up to around 40. At the moment, we're around 43 tour companies that are members of Young Uganda Tour Operators. So you can see how bad the effect was.
In Uganda, the tourism sector is a major source of employment, government revenue, and foreign exchange earnings. However, the figures fell in all respects according to 2020 report by the Uganda Tourism Board. Enoka Shaka, managing director at Utaweg Safaris, says they made cancellations at a time they needed the bookings the most.
I would say because we had plans, we had set goals for our company, like any other company in tourism. You have your own plans, you have your own kind of goals for every year, for every month. So if you talk about, I'll just call them 2 years of pandemic. Yeah, it was a very big, I would call it a punch, because most of the plans were cancelled, most of the targets were not reached. So, and we were trying to inspire the young people who want to come in tourism, because we want to use the tourism sector as much as we can, because we know what it means to the country, we know what it means to the communities. So I would say the part of the company, we are hit by hindering our targets for the year, and then even our people being disappointed, who had booked in, and they were disappointed in such a way.
Stephen Mukalazi, another co-founder at the Young Uganda Tour Operators, says there is still hope as they are now organizing workshops and trainings to help the members recover from the shock of the pandemic and prepare for future similar catastrophes in the case they happen.
But we as the Young Uganda Tour Operators, being that it's among our core values to search and avail opportunities to our members. So we are doing that greatly, and currently we are sealing up a partnership with the Aga Khan Foundation that will help us draw those members that are seeming not to be in operation, to bring them back so that they can start off again.
The president opened the economy fully on the 24th of January 2022 after nearly 2 years of the lockdown. Some businesses ceased their operations and gave up on business during the lockdown, while others were able to keep business going and sustain themselves. The Young Tour Operators only wish the COVID-19 pandemic and all other catastrophes keep a step away for now and the future so they can build back better. Robert Ndiamhachi, BTM News Today.